Good morning, everybody. And thank you for joining this webcast today. As you know, this is a very important time upon our planet. Things are moving forward exponentially. And this virus has been a catalyst, a great awakener, because the two worlds are separating. There is the old paradigm, the old matrix of power over, of hierarchy, of abuse of all kinds, of strength, of power, of wealth, to deprive people who are weaker, who have less wealth, less status, whatever it is. This time is ending on the earth because we are moving into the new paradigm where all beings are seen as equal. And this means not just humans, but the animals, the birds, the trees, the cloud people. So at this time, it is most important that we do come together across the planet to focus our intention and to feed our energy into the dimensional shift, the vibrational shift that is happening on the earth as we speak. The earth is being lifted in vibration to the dimensions of love, light, peace, and truth. So it is time for our systems to begin to reflect the new earth, the new paradigm of equality for all. And some countries on the earth are definitely leading the way in this. Iceland, New Zealand, Finland, very, very enlightened new forms of government. So we've come here today to put our energies together because individually we are each an extremely powerful being. Those of you who have received one of my sessions, which is authentic self hypnotherapy, you know that when you connect with your essence, with your soul self, from that place you can do anything. And so this is why I have invited you, and I am very honored to be leading this prayer today, because together we can make a difference. We can change this world. We can make it a safe place for the children, for the animals. We have the power, and it's the power of love. And so all it takes is for us to focus our power and our energy. And prayer is one of the ways to do it. So let me tell you a story. This is from England in the wartime, in the Second World War. All of the German army was lined up across the English Channel. They were about to invade England. And then they turned away. They left Britain alone, and they went and opened up the Russian front. And when they were asked, one of the generals, Goering, was asked after the war at the Nuremberg trials, why didn't you invade England? And he said, because we knew that England had a secret weapon. It was called Big Ben, and that we would never be able to defeat them. Well, what that secret weapon was that at 9 o'clock every night, when Big Ben, which is the clock on top of the Houses of Parliament, when it struck 9, all across the country, people would stop what they were doing and they would pray that Britain would be kept safe. And it was called the Lamplighter movement. And so this is a tangible, this shows you what we can do when we join together, because none of us is doing this alone. This time upon the earth, the great awakening, where we have the opportunity to move into higher levels of consciousness. This was all planned. It was part of a plan that we made with all of the beings from the divine heavenly realms, the higher dimensions, the ascended masters, the galactic federation, and the angelic hierarchies. We all made this plan together, that at a certain time, that when humanity had experienced the extremes of separation, of disconnect, of being small, limited, suffering, experiencing pain, poverty, violence, that at one point there would be a time when that experience was no longer necessary or appropriate, and the earth would be lifted into the light, back to the oneness from which all of us came. Now, in my hypnotherapy work, this is what I do. I take people to experience themselves as pure soul long before any form. And from that place, to then look at their lives. Why have I got this illness? Why is this bad relationship showing up? Why am I having problems with my children, my work, my abundance, my money, all of that? So when we go to the soul level and we understand that we created everything and we can change anything, when you begin to act from that place, you can change your life. You can change the lives of everybody who comes into contact with you. And you can change the world. So that is why we have come here together today, to raise the frequency, so that the virus that is currently pandemic upon the earth, it's not something that evil people have created. I read this week that China created it to destroy us all so they can take over the earth. That's not the point. Focusing in that the negative, where it came from, is not the point. It's a distraction, because what the virus is teaching us, and why we chose it, is it was time to stop the way we have been living, which is from the mind and the will, pushing forward, achieving our goals, which are all based upon material comfort, success, expansion, getting up the ladder. We've got disconnected from the heart, from the love. So now we have the opportunity because we're at home, we're very grateful for the contact that we do have, for the families who love and care for us, for our community, for our neighbors. So this virus is giving us the opportunity to have a reset and a re-evaluation. It's not necessary for all of us to catch the virus. That isn't the purpose. It is just a wake-up call to let us know if your life were to end next week, and you are looking back over your life, what would be the things that you really appreciate about your life? What would you feel happy to have achieved? What would you like to have around you as you are leaving? It's not your bank accounts, it's your family. So take this opportunity, not out of fear, but as a potential to live your life every day from a different place, from a place of love, not a place of fear, not a place of striving. So in my hypnotherapy sessions, this is what we do. Who am I as a soul? Where did I come from? What am I here for? What's blocking me? What old programs or old beliefs are blocking me? And what does my soul want me to do now? So the last part is going forward to look at how we're going to be living our soul. What is our soul purpose? So I do have a discount on those sessions till the end of April. It's a 2-hour session, and instead of 200, it's 150. So if you would like to look on my website, which I will put on the comments, you can sign up for one of those. And I also teach online classes where we all go together to the higher dimensions to bring in all of our multidimensional aspects, because this life on the earth is one little speck of all that we are and all that we have been. We've lived on other stars, we've lived on the angelic planes, we've lived in the great civilizations of the earth, in Egypt, in Atlantis, in Lemuria, where we were much more powerful than we are now. In our modern times, we're living at a very small fraction of our consciousness. In past civilizations, we have been much more connected. So in the groups, on the online live classes, which are focused on preparing yourself for ascension and also for self-empowerment, we collect all of these different aspects of ourselves, from the stars, from our light bodies, DNA activations. We bring those in, and what people say most often is that they connected with their authentic self and they begin to live from that place. So that's all on my website. I'll be starting new classes in May, and I also have a discount on those. So that's all on my website, which is Coming Home to Lemuria.com, which is the title of my first book, Coming Home to Lemuria. So let us begin now. Let us go together into the light and into the love, which is home for all of us. Sometimes it feels very far away when we're challenged with day-to-day issues, but it's always there, and it's a place that you can travel to find comfort and support. So I invite you now to close your eyes Just imagine yourself to be sitting down in a beautiful meadow. You are sitting on the banks of a small creek. You put your feet in the water. The gentle gurgling ripples wash over your feet. The sun is shining down over your body. You lift your face to the sun and you drink in the rich, warm, golden light. And you just feel that light filling your body, warm, rich, golden. The cool water from the stream as it washes over your feet is soothing. You can hear the sound as the water gently gurgles around the stones, in and out of the little inlets, the coves in the bank. You are sitting on soft green grass, feeling Mother Earth beneath you, the golden sun above you, the water washing over your feet. And you begin to feel such a sense of well-being. Mother Earth is sending to you all of her love. Father Sun is beaming down the golden light to fill you. And the water is washing away all of the negative energy, all of your doubts, your worries, your fears are simply disappearing through your feet. So any anxieties that you have, any concerns, whatever is troubling you, give it to the waters. Feel the golden light of the sun pouring into your body, through your face, through your head. And just allow it to wash down through your body, washing all the memories of suffering, all of the pain, the trauma, whatever you have carried, whatever you have experienced, just let it go. Doesn't matter now. So as you feel your body relaxing, your mind relaxing, you hear the sound of the birds singing. The butterflies come to dance all around you. One of them lands on your hand and looks at you with curiosity and with love. You feel the peace of this place where all is in balance, in harmony. You just allow yourself to relax completely and to become one with the grass, the sky, the sun, the birds, the song of life. You hear it, the sound of the water, the sound of the wind rustling through the trees, the sound of the birds as they sing their joy. And all is well in your world. Your heart is full of peace, of gratitude. Just think now for a few moments of everything in your life that you are grateful for. Let that feeling of gratitude fill your whole body, because this is where the healing comes from. That feeling of love and gratitude. This is what lifts you up. So just let all of those negative emotions drain out of your body. All of the issues that you concerned yourself with in the past, no longer relevant, doesn't matter. Let it go. Be here now, in this beautiful place where all is well, peace, happiness, love, gratitude. This is the new way of being on the earth. So now feel your energy expanding, your energy field around you is expanding as you open your heart to the love, to whatever it is in your life that opens your heart, your loved ones, your family, your animals, your garden, whatever it is. Just feel your heart expanding and reaching out as if you were enfolded in a bubble of love. And with every breath, you are breathing that bubble bigger. So your bubble of love is expanding. And it begins to meet with all of the other bubbles of love that are awakening on the earth plane. As humanity awakens to love, as we expand our love field, then we cover the whole earth with love. So feel your bubble connecting to the other bubbles that you meet. And when you meet another bubble, you join together, creating a new bubble, much bigger. And then this bubble expands, because now there are two hearts. And it expands out to meet other bubbles, which join together. And so it continues, heart to heart to heart. As all of humanity awakens to the truth that we are love. We came to this earth to be love. And we are ready now. We have remembered, and we are ready to be love. Here, now, on this earth. So as the bubbles continue to expand out, eventually, there is only one bubble, and it covers the whole earth. So let us see all of humanity opening their hearts, becoming a bubble of love. So now the earth is completely enfolded in this giant bubble that covers the whole planet. So she is being enfolded in the love that we are creating as we allow ourselves to simply be the love that we are. So let us see the earth returned to love. Let us see her being cleansed, purified, restored to wholeness. All of her waters, her soil, the air which is her breath. Let us see all of that being healed in the love. Let us see the whole world singing the same song. It is the song of love. With no barriers, no walls. Nobody is excluded. One family, one love, one earth. This is our decree. We are reclaiming this earth for love. We see this, we decree this in the name of the One, and it is done. So just see now, just imagine in your mind the earth healed, restored to the garden as it was in the beginning, when the earth was clean and whole and pure. So it is at the end, by which we mean the return, the great awakening. Let the old earth simply dissolve. Plant the seeds of the new earth, the seeds of love, compassion, forgiveness, harmony. Whatever else is going on does not need to concern you. Your only purpose now is to be the love that you are. So feel that love. Feel your heart glowing. And share your love with all, with the children, with the animals, with the elderly, the homeless, the disadvantaged, the dispossessed. There is so much need for love. So do what you can do. Find what is yours, what makes your heart sing, and do that. So we see now the whole earth restored to perfect balance. We see this virus, this coronavirus, simply dropping away, disappearing. Because we do not need that experience anymore. When we have learned the lesson that the virus came to teach us, then we no longer need that experience as humanity, as one race. Then it will have done its work and it can leave. So let us pray that all of humanity uses this opportunity to restore themselves to love. That we make the changes in our own lives. Doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. Your life. You have charge. You are in control of your life. Making it meaningful. Making a difference. Being the love. So when humanity has awakened to the truth that we are love, then this virus will not be necessary and it will simply disappear. So let us pray now that all of humanity learns this lesson as quickly as possible. Then there will be no more need for lives to be lost. We thank and we bless all of those who have given their lives so that we could have this opportunity to change direction, to restore love to this earth. So, beloved ones, know that there are angels all around you. You have your master guides, your teachers, your families in the spirit world who are walking with you and guiding you through this time. So walk firmly, strongly, with an open heart, and know that all is well. We love you, we thank you, we bless you. We are one. Blessed be. So I would like to thank you all for giving up your time today, for joining with me in this prayer for the earth. So until we meet again, thank you. Bless you. Again, you can find out about the sessions that I do and the discount and my online classes, which also have a discount before the end of April. And I hope that we will meet again. Thank you very much. Bless you all. Goodbye.